Have you ever encountered what we like to call red tape? If you're like me, you probably think about things like huge insurance companies or the IRS, places that employ a massive bureaucracy to make it almost impossible for the average person to accomplish anything. Well, in Matthew 23:13 through 15, Jesus refers to the scribes and Pharisees being just like a red tape organization. He says that they shut the kingdom of heaven in people's faces, neither entering it themselves or allowing others who would enter to go in. Jesus often rebukes these religious leaders for their hypocrisy, pointing out that they teach as doctrines the commandments of men, which is another way of saying that they make up rules and regulations that aren't in the scriptures, and demonstrating that they care more about the letter of the law, which is legalism, rather than the spirit of the law and the intent of it. He further rebukes them in this passage for the great lengths they go to in order to convert someone to their religious system, only to teach that person to be just as corrupt and misguided as they are. As Christians, we should be careful to take these warnings to heart. We need to know the scriptures and boldly teach and uphold everything they say. However, we should never allow ourselves to create rules and stipulations that the scriptures do not give us. In doing so, we create barriers between Christ and the lost that do not belong and make it more difficult for people to come to faith in Him. Our greatest responsibility is to speak the truth in love and point others to Jesus. The lost don't need our religion, our tradition, or our values. They need Jesus, and only Jesus. Change begins in you.
The Change Begins in You is brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, Patrick Allen Companies, Mitchell Tire and Wrecker in Collinsville, and Mowdy Cabinetry.